This is the white truck. This frame is two pieces. This outer piece goes forward. That's the front half. The back half is on the inside. They're held together with these 4 rivets. This frame is really solid. It's got some surface rust, but there's no rust through. And it can be cleaned up really good, but it's a lot of work to swap this back half onto there. So you got all the brake lines, fuel lines, gas tank. Gotta disconnect the rear end, although that one should be better because it's got 40,000 fewer miles. And then I'm not sure what if the ratios are the same. But this frame is a lot solider. This is the blue truck frame. You can see this side's already been patched. There's some rust through right down there on the bottom, right where my fingers are. But that side over there is the worst. It's rusted through right here. I don't know if you can see it flexing. Yeah. Not a great purchase, but I mean, when you don't want to spend 20, 30,000, this is what you got to do. I'm gonna put this box on Facebook and just list it as typical Wisconsin rust. All the frame repair parts came in. This just sits on the frame and then you weld it to the front half of the frame in the X and then around the edges. And then you weld whatever frame is left, you weld it along the sides. And then this goes underneath like that. And you weld this to the bottom of here, and then you also weld it to whatever frame is left. I have to take this piece off. That was that rubber bumper that would hit on this. The rubber's gone. This is the back half. It would go over the frame. But I have to cut this off, the muffler hanger. And then I have to take the rear hitch off. And then take the rear spring mounts off. And then I don't know if I'll have to take these rivets out for this piece. I might have to, and then bolt it on. But yeah, and then this here is just a piece that when you got these two on, you put that on there and weld them together to stiffen it up. And I got the parts for both sides. Using this needle scaler from Harbor Freight. This is areas that I've needle scaled. And this is where I haven't. I did a little bit up here, but that's what it looked like. And then right in here is where you can see I was needle scaling. But this crack goes all the way up to about there. And it looks like there's a little crack there too. This back corner is sitting about 2 inches higher. Is that 34 and a half? Oh. And this is 33. Just under 33. So almost 2 and a half. If I sit on this, it picks up down there. But you can see that side is higher in the back now. I got my first pass on the outside of this passenger side frame rail with the needle scaler. Got the top and the side. A little bit up into here I did. Not a whole lot, there's still a lot in there. While I was scaling, I found another crack here. And then right there, there's a crack. There's a crack here, rust hole. This here it's not even connected at the front. So I think I might as well just take a grinder and cut off just below this hole, and then cut back here and then cut that out, because you can't weld nothing to it. It's paper thin and it's got no structure. I did not do the inside yet, but this is the passenger side after one pass. You can see some of the stuff that came off. This is the driver's side. This is what to show you what it probably started out looking like. I took it outside and blew it off with the air hose. There was some moisture in the air hose. My water separator on the air compressor must not be working the greatest. But I blew all the shit out of here. And I blew all the loose stuff I could off. But that gives you a little better idea. You can see how I cleaned this up quite a bit. There's still some stuff like that'll come off with the, and then over here I didn't do any of this with the needle scaler. This is the driver's side. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of work.